Yeah, hi. It's Tough Touring here. We've updated our awning to bundutop tent brackets, and we're going to show you the orientation because I've had a couple of questions. So when you get your box, the first thing to do is bolt the face, which is the one with the big bolted slots, and the end bracket together like that. Now when you get them out of the pack, you'll see that they're offset. One sits lower than the other. Also, I'll unbolt it to show you the individual components. On this cut run, we've slotted the bolt tracks opposing. They're opposite. In future models, we'll get that right, but for now, this batch is opposite. Doesn't affect your bolt tracks, still covers every single bolt pattern known to man, but that's how they are. Now, when you've bolted them together and you're just bolting up with something to hold it while you're bolting this and tech screwing it and riveting it to your tent, it's good to put one on each side to keep the pattern square and obviously get them straight. Now once we've got them in that position, we're teching them on, or riveting, we're teching them first and then riveting them onto the tent. Now these slotted big holes here on the face, which I'll show you now, it sits on here like that. These slots are for bolts. So with the customers, with you guys all getting bigger and bigger awnings all the time, some of the awnings we're seeing coming through here now weighing up to 45 kilograms. So we've gone and added the extra security for load, for bouncing around on roads with bolts, which are rated to that kind of level. Plus we've still kept the rivet holes. You can do both if you want. If your awning happens to be lighter than that, 30 kilos or under, quite happy for you to just use the rivets. But if you feel that bolts are a good idea, well, 2 bolts here will certainly stop that ever coming off. Now, we've never had one come off, by the way, even with rivets, but we're just going the next step for the future as they get heavier and heavier. Now, the offsetting. So you'll see that when I place the brackets on ready to install, I've got this one kind of 5mm from the top of this edge, and the other one sits down 10mm. It's quite a bit lower. The offsetting actually is to help with the structure here in terms of stopping even more flex and preventing any twist at all through the bracket system. Now it also gives you this great option to choose your height of your awning. So at this position here, I could mount this tent, and the awning sits around about 10mm, 20mm lower than the tent on the bottom edge. If I want to, I can put the bracket on the other way around, and now I've got an up position where I'm mounting the awning 50mm higher than the base of the tent. What that does is it puts the opposite. It puts this one just down 5mm, this one down 15mm. But overall, I've lifted the awning a bit and I could flush mount this on a canopy without any bumping. Or there's also clearance for doors if you've got door hinging. This is a much better setup than the previous models because it's far more flexible, and it's done away with the old idea of an up bracket because I can now achieve the same thing in one kit, and this is super strong, much stiffer than the old up bracket. So sort of pretty much one bracket set suits all now. I hope you like the video and it helps with any questions you've got. Please watch the other videos on how to rivet them on if you're going to do that, how to drill the holes, how to get it all in place. They're all on the same page, so watch those as well and they'll explain the rest of the details. Thanks for watching.